It is definitely not what we expected in January. This military intervention in the Middle East has obviously upended the scenario, which was really quite rosy that we had coming into 2026. And now we are looking at only a 2% profit margin, 23 billion profit for the industry as a whole. It is really not much, but at the same time, I think it's a testimony to the airline's agility and reactivity that we can produce any kind of positive profit at all. If things deteriorate further than the assumptions that we make in our global outlook, then obviously we might be flirting with negative numbers. And I think that the risks are skewed to the downside. If our industry can produce a profit margin that's no greater than 2%, it should suggest very strongly to anybody who listens that most of the airlines are really operating very close to that zero line. And the airlines that are rich and profitable in this context are definitely, there's not that many of those. We're looking at a 2.1% growth in passenger traffic and only 0.7% growth in cargo traffic. But you know that these numbers are positive at all is encouraging at this stage. And we have another big question regarding the future for those numbers, because the consumer obviously is weary as well in this context. Their fuel bills have also gone up significantly, and this will take away purchasing power from the households. If that worsens beyond our assumptions, then we could be flirting with recession-type scenarios and maybe not benefit from the growth that we are predicting. So 2.1% growth in traffic is not a big number, but it's positive, and that's thanks to notably the airlines taking some of the extra costs on their margins and making it possible for people to travel. I would say that what the industry is really good at is bouncing back. So if we call that resilience, then absolutely. You know, this is like a whack-a-mole industry. You whack it over the head and it bounces back, and that's resilience. I would agree with that. But what we really would want, you know, is robustness. Yeah, that when we get whacked over the head, we don't fall over in the first place. That would be absolutely amazing. And to achieve robustness, you have to have a long series of significant profits so that you can strengthen your balance sheet and build this robustness. And that is, you know, really difficult for most airlines.